Hello everyone and welcome to my shame. I don't know how to start this video. We are starting the process of reclaiming my house. I mentioned in my 2024 goals video that I wasn't going to go thrifting in regular thrift stores at all until I finished reclaiming at least one room in my house. And I've decided, because I am a glutton for punishment, for that to be the room that you are in right now, that you only ever get to see this part of. This is my closet. I personally like seeing all my clothes. I removed the doors off of this when I had new carpet installed when I bought the house. And now I'm gonna show you the rest of what this room looks like. So this is the door you walk into this room at. All of these white Adidas shoes are listed. I don't know where to put them because I have already filled up my shoe rack. This, from here to here, is all of the rest of clothing that I need to list from that big vintage buyout I did 2 years ago. This is all vintage women's clothing, roughly a size extra small to small. Anywhere from like full pantsuits to skirts to blazers still. Here is some stuff from Diversity that I haven't gotten around to listing yet. Here is that thread up box that has that needlepoint sweater that I need to add more needlepoint to. Here's the lovely gift that Second gave me that I still need to open for Moxie, but I kicked her out of the room. Thread up box. This is from a haul that you guys have not ever seen before, because this was actually from Thriftmas last year. That you guys didn't get to see that video for because I lost the footage, but it is still here because this is pants and dresses from that haul that I haven't gotten to list yet. Shoes from Thriftmas I haven't listed yet. Those Jeremy Scotts are mine. Those are not going to get listed. Here's where I keep the hats, the bags, and the blankets that I have listed. So that is listed inventory. There's my hat. This is crafting supplies. Those are laminate things that are listed. Here is my rotating reseller closet. Here is my actual clothes that I don't sell. That is from Donna, and those are antique gallery glasses that I haven't decided if I'm keeping for history bounding or if I'm selling. Shoes from the latest Thriftmas video. Haul from the latest Thriftmas video. That is some silverware in that bag that I haven't listed from a haul from a long time ago. So is that. That's that shirt that has the security tag on it. I still don't know what to do with. More stuff from Thriftmas. That is the record player that I bought. This was an amazing gift that my friend Kubris gave me from my Twitch channel. Gifts from my book channel that were given to me. I try to put the person that gives me the book name in it so that way when I get around to reading it and review it, I can thank them again. This is new t-shirts that at some point I will have the energy to do merch with. Who knows? Books that I'm keeping. Books that I'm keeping. Books that I'm keeping. Books that I am keeping. All this is stuff from my book channel that I have found and am keeping until I at least read and review it. Some of these may move on to a new home after I read and review it. There's a video that I have to film from my book channel. Here are many of my books. You can see they're all double stacked, which is why I have them on the floor. I have ordered banker's boxes for these. I need banker's boxes to put this in someplace safe until I build new shelving, which will be part of the renovation project for this room. This is where I film my book content. Also, here's Nicolas Cage. And here is where I photograph pants and dresses. Here is me in my new comfy pants from Brett. Thanks, Brett. There's Karen. Say hello, Karen. More stuff. This is stuff from Whatnot that didn't sell. From the bins experiment I did in November. Here is, sorry the lighting's bad. Here is a whole other side of that double rack. This is stuff from Diversity that didn't sell on Whatnot. Stuff from Thrift Miss. More stuff from the big vintage buyout that I did. And then other estate sales that I've, like 1970s dresses. A lot of the things that are on the back corner there are stuff that need attention. So they either need to be stitched, they need to be repaired, they need to have embroidery put on holes or something. I just need to figure out what to do with them overall. Or they need some kind of stain treatment. Like this is actually a J. Crew shirt that was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air by Will Smith. Wore this exact same shirt in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It is from the 90s, but it has ink on it. Like somebody's marker just exploded on their shirt. So this would be an extremely valuable shirt if I can get that marker off of it. It's a project. It's even a great size. It's an extra large, which is why I've just kept it, because I know if I can fix it, it's going to be worth my time. Okay, I guess you're going to go over here now. More books that I'm keeping for my book channel. Those are the hubcaps that my dad gave me to resell. Here's stuff from an estate sale that I haven't dealt with. But that is... Hold on. Is that everything? Yes. All right. This is the mess. This is the room with the most stuff in it. Which is why this is where we are starting. Because this is the space that I film in. Obviously. And anytime I come into this room, I feel horribly claustrophobic. To where I just get in and I get out. And you guys can see what has happened because of that. Is just, there's just stuff and mess everywhere. Also, this is one of the few rooms that I can add in the wall shelving to. The wall actually that Karen is leaning against, and where the mirror is that I showed you guys, I can actually remove a section of that wall and put in bookshelves, which is what I want to do. And I think that will alleviate a lot of the book problem I have right now, because I don't really have a place to put it. So I want to get all of this stuff listed and hopefully get some of it sold, so that way I can spend the money to do the demo on that wall and to build in-wall shelving, or do a build-in, right? Okay. I also have a lot of vintage paperbacks, which is actually what would go in that wall because it's only like this thick. But you're like, but you had a lot of hardcovers. Yes, well, I could then move those hardcovers where those paperbacks are currently being stored, if that makes sense. So, and I think I have more than enough stuff to pay for one built-in. But this is going to be the first room that I am doing. Like I said, I've already ordered banker's boxes, and that will alleviate the book problem, at least make it so I can stack them up somewhere out of the way. And because I'm not getting rid of them. Books are like, I hoard books. I'm okay with hoarding books. Everything else, no. Everything else needs to go. However, I decided to do this, and then my Jiffy Stimmer decided it was going to throw its tantrum that it does once a year. That lets me know that I need to go order the $30 cleaner to descale it. So that is also in order, but that's not coming till the new year. So about the only thing I can list in here right now are the shoes. So that is, I got some shoes in here, and then I didn't kind of show you also with the new shirts that are underneath this thing. There's also some like video game boxes. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I am definitely going to clean up and list these shoes in this video right now, and then see if there's anything else either from the estate sale in that bag or down here that I can also list while I wait for the clothing steamer. Also, there are some things that are already hung up in here that aren't in these baskets and stuff that I don't think have any wrinkles in them that I can also list. So we're going to do that as well in this video. Okay, so obviously different day, which is literally just the next day. And that is because my banker's boxes arrived early. So I am now able to hopefully get all of these books at least out of the way. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna box up some books because I have so many books and not enough places to put them all. Now, I do use the Amazon Bankers boxes for my inventory, which is why I decided to order more of these, because whenever I get the bookshelf insert built, I can empty these boxes and then just use them for clothing inventory, which is what normally goes in these. So it's not like it's going to be a business expense. It's still going to be a business expense, and it'll get used in whatever iteration of life I am in. Plus, it just makes moving things around a lot easier for me. And I already have a couple of Bankers boxes full in the other room, which is where these are going to go. Don't worry, I promise we will get to them. But these are linked in my Amazon reselling must-haves. But you don't have to have it. You do you. You do whatever inventory works for you. This is what works best for me because I actually put barcodes on, well, not barcodes, I put a number and like a thank you sticker on every single piece of inventory, and it just makes it so like once it goes in the plastic bag, I'm done with it. I don't have to deal with it anymore. The number goes in eBay and the SKU, and I'm done. And that is my preference. That is my preference to, once it goes in the clear poly bag, I don't have to deal with it ever again until it's time to get it to go away. And by get it go away, I mean like ship it out because somebody bought it. At least that's the ideal plan anyway. Alright. Yay! We've now all together experienced the fact that I do know how to put a box together. Hooray us. Alright. So, I've already moved some of the books downstairs because I am trying to do on my book channel a Nebula Award challenge. So all the books I think that are Nebula Award winners I have moved. So I'm going to try to put these in here in a way that I can see the title. I know that's going to kind of like sacrifice some space, but I really need to be able to see them, because if I don't see them, then I'm going to forget they're there, and then I will, well, I mean, they're going to be in a box, so I'm not going to be able to see them. I have a bad habit of buying stuff more than one time. In fact, I think I actually have 2 copies of this. I'm pretty sure I actually have this in hardcover somewhere. Actually, I know I do have this in hardcover somewhere. It is at the boy's house because he bought me a Barrister bookcase, and that's already full. But I have all of Andre Norton's stuff at that place, and I think that's why I bought this, is because I didn't remember that all of her stuff was there, and so I accidentally bought it again. But I will take this there tonight just to make sure to see that I do or do not have that there. But again, this is the problem because I have too many books, and they're all like, well, they're not all. See, this is that's a nonfiction book. I have a wide and varied taste. Most of these are science fiction and fantasy books. Some Jack Vance in here. Philip Jose Farmer with some naked people on the front. That's just why I was covering it. These are all kids' books, and I just didn't know where else to put them because I'm trying to... I want all of these. These are the little minis for Beatrix Potter, and I have almost all of them. And I have collected these over the years from going to the bins, and one day I will have them all. I got a bunch of them recently, actually. I think I'm only missing like a handful of them still. Too many books. Too many books. That's a thick boy. I don't know if I have a place for this one. This I bought because TikTok kept feeding me stuff about it. So I finally just went ahead and bought it. Have I gotten a chance to read it? No. Did I still buy it? Yes. Alright, that's too big. That's what she said. I feel like some of these still have the thrift store tags on them. Like, I really feel like some of these I should just sell and just hope that I come across them again, because I'm never going to have enough time to read all these books. I feel like I'm just saying like the thing that all book buyers feel. But look at it. It's just such a cool looking book. That's the main problem. I love books too much. That is something you can do, I think. I think I've reached that point. See, look. Another non-fiction book. I don't just do fiction books. I do actually have some serious adult books in here. We got James Joyce's The Dubliners. This I wanted to read and then resell. I think actually I got The Dubliners in order to resell. This looks covered in moxie hair. You see it? That cloth cover, man. Oh, poop. That whole box is full of Nebula Ruiners. Oh, I thought this was gonna work. This might not work. Alright, one box. We have one box. Okay, I am hot and sweaty and I have moved all of those books into the room with the other books. I now have a taller than me pile of banker's boxes full of books. That gives you any idea. But let me show you where I'm stopping for this first video, which again was really just to show you this is the room we're working in. This is what I gotta do. The next video will be over a week of working in it, so it'll be a little bit more satisfying as far as before and after, but here we go. So walking in, I actually was able to clear off the space in one of the closets to get rid of most of these shoes, so I only have 2 pairs left that I still need to figure out what to do with, but those are listed, so it's just figuring what to do with them. You can see that the floor is now clear of shoes. All of the shoes are now listed. Again, those are my shoes. Here's Miss Moxie. Hi, baby. I have sorted this out some more. I actually listed this. This is a vintage Robinson Rain Bottom croc. That's listed. I had hoped that all of these laminate thingies would fit in there, but they didn't, so I just put a rubber band on it. And then Miss Moxie likes to sit on this, so she will probably be sitting on there from now on when I'm film, or not, you know, because she's a cat. She's gonna do what she wants. But now all of the books are cleared away here. So again, those are all books I'm keeping, at least until I read them and review them, whenever that happens. There is a little tiny pile right there, but those are ones that I'm already reading, so that's why. You know, here's the backs of banker's boxes, and then this is what I thought it was funny to use the Making Money book as like the prop for this camera. So this is as far as I've gotten. You know, not a whole lot of, I mean, I feel like that and that is at least some progress, and yeah. But again, thank you guys for watching. This is where it starts, and hopefully the end result will be worth all the work. I'm sure it will be, because, you know, all of this is stuff that I'm listing, and getting it all listed will mean money. And, you know, what's a better motivator than money? Living in America, right? Okay, bye. Bye.